Saturday night, May 9th, Kern County Raceway Park, CITGO Lubricants Night at the Races. We kick the night off with the Nascar Late Model Main Event number 1, with Eric Richardson as your Bud Pole qualifier, choosing the outside front row. Brian Richardson in the Summer Ripe number 4 machine takes the lead out of turn number 2. A couple of early cautions in the Nascar Late Models here at Kern County Raceway. On the restart, the number 44 of Eric Richardson on the outside of the number 4 of Brian Richardson, and Eric Richardson takes the lead on lap number 11. Eric Richardson, your points leader, will dominate and win his third NASCAR Late Model feature of 2015, making their second appearance of 2015 at Kern County Raceway, the SRL S2 Series. Great racing going into turn number 1, side by side. Out of turn number 2, it would be the number 59 car of Johnny Butler taking the lead. And on lap number 5, Elliott to the lead with a great pass, and Elliott would lead 20 out of 25 laps to win the SRL S2 Series main event number 1. The future stars of racing are up next, the Junior Mini Dwarf, the 5 to 8-year-old. And look at the 07 machine of Cale McClinney going to work early. Cale McClinney out of turn number 4 wins back-to-back Junior Mini Dwarf main events. The 9 to 13-year-old racers, the Senior Mini Dwarfs, would be up next. Lane McDonald in the number 25 car would be out front early. Kersey Young would begin her march towards the front. Young makes the pass on McDonald for the lead. McDonald battling back to take over the lead over Young this time by. Kersey Young back to the front for the final time in the number 17 machine, and Kersey Young goes back-to-back, winning her second main event for the Senior Mini Dwarfs at Kern County Raceway. Our next main event, the highly competitive Inex Bandoleros. The 00 of Cheyenne Flippo would lead lap number 1. Flippo would continue to stretch her lead over Cale McClinney. McClinney working hard to try and close the gap on the 00 A1 Spring and Supply sponsored machine. Cheyenne Flippo hit her marks for the entire 20-lap feature. Cheyenne Flippo, your winner in the Inex Bandoleros at Kern County Raceway. A great field of Inex legends would be next to take the green flag. Fast Eddie Garoni would lead the field into turn number 1. The black number 7 of Tony Mangini would begin to work his way through the field. As the laps begin to wind down, Mangini making a move inside of turn number 1. Contact between the 7 of Mangini and the 31 Fast Eddie Garoni. Mangini muscles his way to the lead and would lead the final 5 laps in the Inex Legends to get his first win ever at Kern County Raceway. It was an evening full of twin main events, the second one coming up for the SRL S2 Series. Not wanting to waste any time, the number 59 of Johnny Butler works his way through the field and into the lead early. Corey Elliott, main event number 1 winner for the SRL S2 Series, begins his march towards the front as well. Trouble in turn number 2, bringing out a caution and a short red flag. On the ensuing restart, down the back straightaway into turn number 3, contact made between the 2 cars, car to the wall, sliding down the turn and making contact with the 29 of Corey Elliott. That front end damage on Corey Elliott's number 29 is slowing the car down in the corners. And here comes the 59 of Johnny Butler to make a pass on the white flag lap. Your winner of SRL S2 Series main event number 2, the 59 of Johnny Butler. Main event number 2 would be the final race of the evening on CITGO Lubricants Night at the Races, presented by Wholesale Fuel. Dalton would lead lap number 1 out of turn number 4.
But quickly going to work, the number 4 of Brian Richardson dove to the inside and just rocket by the number 5 of Chris Dalton.
Heading into turn number 3 on lap number 3, sparks fly and the number 44 of Eric Richardson into the wall, bringing out a caution on lap number 3. Tough break for your points leader, Eric Richardson. Early on in main event number 2, you see the sparks fly there and the car goes directly into the wall at the apex of turns 3 and 4. His night would be done. Brian Richardson in the Summer Ripe number 4 machine would dominate the final 32 laps of racing action for the NASCAR late models.
This Saturday night is Wheelin' Engineering Night presented by Jack FM at Kern County Raceway. Pro late models, spec mods, super stocks, mini stocks, bandoleros, and and the 911 Series. Gates open at 4 with racing at 7. NASCAR action and family fun. Wheeling Engineering Night presented by Jack FM. Pro Late Models, Spec Mods, Super Stocks, Mini Stocks, Bandoleros, and the 911 Series. This Saturday night at Kern County Raceway. Brought to you by Wheeling Engineering, Budweiser, Coca-Cola, and General Production.